Hi, sorry about that. I my anyway. So we're doing this mission. The military age men are in one room. The women and children are in another room. I'm watching and out of the way. I've worked my part, and when I'm not working, I'm mostly just trying to stay out of the way and not bring a lot of attention to us. So and I'm all geared up. I look just like all of the military guys. I'm an unarmed civilian female contract dog handler doing this. But, so I'm working with the infantry, and infantry is kind of like it's a no girls allowed place. I mean, when you're working with them, they'll razz you and they'll give you a hard time and they will test you, and you have to earn their respect. There is no doubt about that. They're not gonna just give it to you. And so we're sitting there, and this woman, she's an Iraqi woman. She in their culture, they're really not allowed to raise their eyes to a man. They can't open a conversation with a man. They can't tap him on the arm to get his attention. All they can do is stand there silently until he figures it out. And so anyway, there's this one soldier, and he's doing his job. He's just not paying attention to what's going on, and she's not really doing much to get his attention. So but she's standing by the water, and I kind of look at him and realize what's going on, and I yell at him, "Dude, she needs water. Get out of the dang way." Which I didn't say dang, but anyway. And so he moved out of the way. She was able to get water to take back into the room with the women and children, and everything kind of goes back to status quo, and we're sitting there, and a little while later, I get brought a pillow to sit on, and a little boy to come out and dance and entertain me, and I thought it was a wonderful experience. Our one person that was in charge woke up to see a child dancing in front of him, and he kind of momentarily freaked out. What the heck? What the fuck? But anyway, that was a good experience, and those were good times. I rolled with good people. I earned my bones. They earned my respect. And we learned to communicate with each other, not always in ways that you would imagine. But so no, it was during those times that I realized that having a woman along on these missions in cultures that a woman is not really allowed to speak or have a voice, or I think it's essential to really have women along, because all of the story in a war zone is not just the story of men. There are women that have intelligence too. There are women who are bad guys. There are, don't get me wrong, in all walks of life, no matter where you are, there are good guys and bad guys, and shades of gray, and people that you think are good guys that are just masking being bad guys. So, but, these are my words on experiences and interactions and things that occurred to me, that both good and bad, in the things that I've done in my life. If you're watching, thanks. I appreciate you. These videos are for my mental health. I'm not allowing comments because, as I said, not everybody is a good guy. Thank you.